Right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, we're in the kitchen with one of Kentucky's hottest chefs, and no ingredient is off limits.
I use pickled ginger, some guava, a little bit of fish sauce, sriracha,
A papaya.
a little chong paste. That's the secret ingredient.
What do you get when you cross exotic ingredients with Kentucky's favorite soft drink?
The magic of ALA1.
Maybe the best chicken wings you've ever had. We're revealing the secrets to that right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs as we hook up with Chef Jeremy Ashby from Azur Restaurant and Patio. Plus, the secrets to a new take on osso buco. It's made not with bone marrow, but instead with sweet potato and cheese. All that, a new way to make potato salad, and fresh fish served two ways on one plate. It's a smoking edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, and it starts right now. Hello everybody, Tim Laird with another edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, this time featuring Jeremy Ashby from Azur Restaurant and Patio. He's known for his cutting-edge cuisine that's often exotic, yet grounded in local ingredients. This time, we've invited him out of his kitchen and into a simulated home kitchen at Appliance Pro on Fortune Drive. How are you?
Great to talk to you, Tim.
Good to see you again.
Good
Absolutely.
to see you, too.
You've been on our show many times, but we've taken you out of your own kitchen and brought you over here to Appliance Pro
bring
to
me
show
here.
us how you're going to do outside of your world. What do
Bring
you
me
think?
here anytime. I want to pack this up and take it back to my house.
Exactly. I'll
It's
tell you, a lot of great appliances here to work with. And you have some wonderful food, like his AL81 stuffed chicken wings.
We're going to stuff them with pork and shiitakes, and
Oh, wow.
we're going to do this pawpaw slaw, which is really fun. It's a little exotic, but familiar when you taste it.
Pawpaw slaw. Tell me about that, Jeff.
Well, it's a little slaw. We actually use pawpaw, which actually grows natively. In this case, we're going to use green papaya.
Okay.
And I've also got some green mango and also some guava. It's a really interesting little relish we can use for a lot of different things. Forget celery, we're going to go with some pawpaw slaw.
Like it. All right.
Exactly. You know, this is really simple, but you want to start out by making the dressing first.
Okay.
And the dressing consists of a little bit of fish sauce, and then a little bit of lime juice, and then a little bit of fresh garlic, and then a little bit of sriracha.
Seen that. That's the one with the
rooster.
on
Yeah.
the front.
So a little sugar in there just to kind of balance it out. Give it a little whisk, and then add some chopped cilantro. And that's just a nice light little dressing, papaya. And then this is some fresh guava that's been julienne.
Wow. See, I mean, you've julienned this, so I wouldn't have recognized what these are, but papaya.
Yeah, and guava
And
is
guava.
Yeah, you know what the flavors remind me of is juicy fruit gum. It's really good.
This is gonna be an interesting flavor
That's
to
their
it.
secret
That's
ingredient. And then mango, and then some apple. And if you guys want to just use a couple of these ingredients instead of all of them,
Sure.
I think the secret's really in the sauce. It's good stuff. When you get to with your chicken, you want to separate the drummy from the little two-prong quarter here, right?
Okay, so you separate them off.
And if you look right here, there's a little joint where that connects. You want to get that joint right where it connects. And if you notice, if you just kind of put your hands underneath and pop it like that, you can push the bones right through. And you just kind of use your finger or your hands to push it all the way through. So this little bone will just kind of remove. And then you've got this little lollipop here, which you just fold over.
Oh, how nice.
You just remove this section. And you can fold this meat around and make kind of like a little pocket where you put your stuffing there.
Oh, very good. So now that's your area that you have to stuff this with, and
Correct.
And you have a nice little handle when you're done eating.
perfect,
it.
yeah,
So
you just pop it in your
I
mouth.
love it. It's almost like chef and orthopedic surgery here, but that's great.
The other section we just want to French or remove or roll the knife around the edge. And at that point in time you can French it down and
when
you
you
scrape
say French it. That's the technique like on lamb chops or whatever where you take the meat down.
Just removing the meat from the bone and cleaning it up. And at that point in time you can just roll that around again too and make another little pocket.
Little pocket, plenty of room for stuffing. Because when you first talked about that, I thought, where is there going to be room in a chicken wing to stuff? But sure enough, you made your own pocket, ready to roll.
And so the next step is to make the stuffing for the chicken wings, which is really, really good. I like to use ground pork for this, and we're also going to incorporate a Kentucky ingredient, which is AL81.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so shiitake mushroom. It's great local shiitakes. We can fold right into the ground pork.
It's perfect.
So a little bit of shallot, And we'll do a little bit of fresh garlic in there. So, you know, basic Asian ingredients really. Scallion's a good choice. And I use pickled ginger, you know, instead of like a fresh ginger for this preparation.
Very nice.
The pungency just kind of comes through, and the pickling process kind of makes it a little more mellow. We'll finish up with just a touch of soy sauce. And I hope I say this right, this gochujang paste. This is a Korean chili paste.
Say that again. I think you said it right. No one's going to correct you. I know that.
So a little bit of that in there. And then, you know, nothing special about it. Just roll that stuffing around.
You know, that soy sauce, that'll add basically your salt. So you really don't need a lot of salt with this, too.
You know, I haven't been adding any salt to it. It comes out good. Stuff it in there and roll it around. And it sticks nicely. Those will go right into your pot. We'll stuff the other wing, and then we'll make a simmering sauce. We want to use a great Kentucky ingredient, a little Ale-8-1.
Ale-8-1 right here.
It works great because there's like some ginger kind of flavors in here, and I think it goes well with the Asian ingredients.
I think
and
you're
the
right,
flavors.
absolutely.
And don't spare it too. I think, you know, half a bottle to a full bottle is going to be great, and you could add a lot more wings in this. We just did a couple for demonstration. Sure. We'll use some more of that pickled ginger.
Pickled ginger, love that.
Yeah, we're going to put that on the stovetop, simmer for a good 20-25 minutes, and keep it going. If the wings are done, you feel like they're finished, take them out and keep reducing that sauce till it's glazy.
So not only are we cooking in that, but it's going to be later on our sauce.
Right, right.
Great. Nothing gets wasted here.
No, we're going to use it all, and it's all going to be delicious too. Yeah, see how succulent they are and juicy compared to like the fried ones? I think that's just a little better way to go for you.
Oh, absolutely.
You could use some of your special pawpaw slaw with all your magic ingredients in there.
Stand those right up?
Yeah, sure, and you can just pick them right up with your fingers. Nice and easy to use. Tie them together with maybe some grilled scallion. Kind of keep them nice and tight together.
Oh, nice. Very good.
That sauce has gotten a little bit glazy down in there, and that's what you want to do on the just on the wings.
Made with that Ale-8-1.
This one is just a nice little chili and fig sauce. Just add some nice color. You got to try it out.
Those are wings like I've never seen before. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, stuffed, I can't wait to try that inside. I'm going in.
I don't blame you.
All right. Oh, wow. This really is the best I've had. I mean, look at that. What a great secret that is. Simmering it, using the L8 as your base with the ginger and all those other wonderful ingredients that you put in there. This is incredible. I mean, this is just so tender and juicy and delicious.
Yeah.
Oh. There's not one flavor that really sticks out. I mean, all those incredible ingredients come together. There's a little bit of heat there. It's kind of kicked up a little bit.
Right. The magic of Ale-8-1, right? Only from Kentucky.
Wow. This really is the best I've had. I mean, look at that. Stick around, because Chef Jeremy has more secrets to reveal coming up.
It is delicious.
Freshwater fish served two ways, both seared and smoked. Plus, Azur's sous chef puts a twist on ossobuco with sweet potato and cheese. Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs returns right after this.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is presented by Sullivan University, your career university, and by Kentucky Proud. Kentucky grown keeps Kentucky growing. Also by the Kentucky Beef Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Last year I was trading stocks for my clients, but it just wasn't the career for me. So I enrolled in Sullivan University's Culinary Arts program. It was the most thorough and practical training imaginable, right here in Lexington.
Sullivan University's culinary students are in high demand. We can prepare you too for a career in this very rewarding profession.
With my degree, I'm prepared for a wide range of career options, and that was the smartest trade I ever made.
Call 859-276-4357 or log on to sullivan.edu.
Southern cuisine and French technique intimately connect in Lexington at the Julep Cup. Fresh seafood, steaks, and artisan cocktails in the elegant dining room, on the patio, or in the Seahorse Lounge. Lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday and brunch every day. The Julep Cup, 111 Woodland Avenue.
Get a fresh start to your day at McGee's Bakery of Lexington. We make the biscuit and we make the sandwich. We make the croissant and we make the sandwich. We make the bagel and we make the sandwich. McGee's Bakery for cakes, cookies, pies, breakfast and lunch. Enjoy the finest coffee drinks in town and free Wi-Fi in a relaxing atmosphere. McGee's Bakery, family owned and operated since 1956. Come see us at the corner of East Main and South Ashland.
Whether you grill it, broil it, stir fry it, or just order it at your favorite restaurant, Kentucky's beef producers remind you that the beef you love is also good for you. Easy and nutritious, delicious, good for Kentucky, and good for you. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Lexington's urban market is Shorty's, conveniently located downtown on Short Street, bringing you the freshest foods at affordable prices. Fruits and vegetables, seafoods and meats, fresh baked breads, household goods, homemade salads and soups, and all your favorite sides, along with more than 200 wines in Shorty's cellar. Shorty's also caters for private or corporate events. Get everything you need quickly at Shorty's, the urban market, on Short Street in downtown Lexington.
Relax with exquisite food and service at Rodney's on Broadway in Georgetown. Serving top-grade seafood and prime steak prepared by renowned chef Rod Jones. Enjoy a quiet dinner in a historic dining room or handcrafted cocktails in the cozy lounge. Rodney's is available for private events too. Relax at Rodney's on Broadway in Georgetown.
Fresh, exciting flavors at the local taco. Drop in for delicious tacos, enchiladas, salads, and incredible homemade margaritas. It's Tex-Mex Bluegrass style, made with local ingredients and Southern culture. The local taco on South Limestone.
Tim Laird back with you with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time, we're cooking with the chefs from Azur Restaurant and Patio, and we're doing it in a simulated home kitchen at the Appliance Pro Superstore. Jeremy Ashby has shown us the secrets to his Ale-81 stuffed chicken wings, and coming up, he has the tricks to smoking fish right in your own kitchen. And right now, his sous chef has some secrets to cooking beef in your crock pot. All right, we're cooking Kentucky beef and ossobuco, but not what you're thinking. Usually, ossobuco is made with veal and its bone marrow. But in this case, the meat is beef and the marrow is replaced by a moose. And it's easy to do at home when you learn the secrets. I'm here with Shannon Collins from Azur Restaurant and Patio. Welcome, Shannon. How are you?
Good, Tim. Good to see you.
Great to have you. Now, again, this is a little different than what I was expecting when you told me about this.
Most definitely. We've got Alliance Farms short rib. We're going to braise that.
The beef is dredged in flour, seared, then covered with red wine and aromatic vegetables, then slow cooked. This is how it turns out, but it gets even better. And now, what's going in?
I'm going to add a jalapeno fig barbecue to zest it up just a little bit more. We have jalapenos, figs, garlic, ancho peppers, wide variety of stuff.
Does that look good? Oh. While the beef comes up to temperature, Chef Shannon moves on to that moose, which again replaces the traditional marrow in our ossobuco. Everyone's heard of chocolate mousse, but this is a little different, right?
This is, Tim, this is a savory mousse.
Okay.
We're going with lemon parmesan mousse. I'm putting a little cream cheese in the bowl. I'm going to use a little parm.
A little shredded parmesan
A little shredded
goes
parm
in.
for flavor. And it wouldn't be a mousse without an egg yolk,
No,
of
you
course.
need an egg.
I'm going to put a little lemon zest in there
Very
for
good.
flavor. Can't go wrong.
That's where all that flavor is and the zest. Oh,
Most definitely. A little bit of this juice in here.
So a little lemon juice on top of it. Okay.
Just a little bit for flavor.
You want to see a secret?
Let's see.
If you have one of these, it's also a juicer. Watch this. This is a little secret I've learned.
Nice.
That
That is awesome.
It's a multitasking tool.
And this, you know, if you have a KitchenAid or a blender at home, it's much smoother. You can just pop all these ingredients in, let it go.
Blend and
Definitely.
continue it on, and less work too. You just push the button. You know, we're at the Appliance Pro. We can just go out and maybe pick out a mixer or something else. But it looks like you've got it going.
Nearly there.
Look at that.
Nearly there.
Is it ready to go then?
It is ready to go.
All right, now Shannon, you've got an interesting way to serve this mousse, which I wouldn't have thought of, but you certainly have. You're actually going to use a sweet potato, so that just gets stuffed in. Now,
Just piping that
you
up.
cook this ahead of time.
I've cooked the potato ahead of time, and the mousse kind of replicates the marrow that would be in a regular
Right.
ossobuco.
In the ossobuco itself. And you actually cored out the center, so that made room for your mousse to go in.
We definitely did.
Piped it in there. There it is, ready
And
to go.
this we just pop in the oven. Just
Very
let it
good.
cook.
How long in the
I'll
oven?
put it in for about 15-20 minutes if it's par cooked like this.
Perfect. 350?
350 is great.
Perfect.
That's an asparagus salad with a garlic aioli dressing.
Perfect. Wow.
Delicious flavors. All right.
I'm ready for the sweet potato mousse. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Pickled onion.
We got pickled onions and just some microgreens, a little crunch. Pretty salad.
Nice.
Now-
Beautiful. And I'm going to try it right
Please
now.
do.
Do you mind?
Please do, Tim.
Look, you haven't even found a fork in the drawer. Somebody left this behind. So look how tender that is. Look at that. Oh my God. All those flavors.
So good.
I'm going to taste all of this all at once. So tender. So delicious. All the flavors that you cooked in that. And then that barbecue sauce on top. And it's not a tangy barbecue sauce. It really is that the flavor of the pig comes through. The ossobuco over here. This looks great. I gotta try it. Let's
You
just
should,
try a
you
little of
should.
that. Yeah, we can't let that go. The stuffing you made, that looks so good. That mousse is loose. Getting the
Definitely.
zest of the lemon.
Excellent.
Oh, delicious.
But you've never had ossobuco like that before, have you, Tim?
I have not, but now I can say I have. At Azur Restaurant and Patio, it's available there. Try it, as you'll see. Or make it at home now that you know the secrets. For recipes from this show or other shows, log on to newlocaltv.com. Stay tuned, because up next, farm-raised fish goes upscale. We'll show you the secrets to smoking it and searing it, and how to serve it with a new twist on potato salad. Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs with Azur Restaurant and Patio continues coming up.
When the time is right for a cool, refreshing soda, choose Kentucky's soft drink, Ale 8-1. As Kentucky proud as they come, the recipe passed down 4 generations is ginger and citrus in harmony. Great for a mixer, cooking, and enjoying. Ale 8-1. When the time is right, make it a late one. Ale 8-1.
Lexington's home for live music is Willie's locally known Bluegrass Barbecue, smoked on site, mouth-watering wings, and Southern-inspired sandwiches with a side of live music. Willie's locally known, 805 North Broadway.
I'm Appliance Pro. We'll help you make your kitchen chef-ready.
Unbeatable selection, plus the guaranteed lowest price every day. That's what you'll get at Appliance Pro's Factory Direct Warehouse.
And now special financing's available. It's easy at Appliance Pro.
We're at 2320 Fortune Drive in Lexington.
Remember, if it's scratch and dent, save up to 50%.
Appliance Pro, we're with you for life.
A European experience without leaving Lexington at Azur Restaurant and Patio. For lunch or dinner, enjoy excellent service and truly unique cuisine that will delight your senses. Unwind with award-winning cocktails or conduct business over a memorable meal. Every occasion is special at Azur Restaurant and Patio, located off Harrisburg Road in the Beaumont Center.
Taste bourbon country in a whole new way on the train. My Old Kentucky Dinner Train. Ride in a restored 1940s dining car with impeccable service and fine Southern-style dining made from scratch on board by Chef Gil Logan. Take in Kentucky's most majestic scenery while enjoying fresh salads, low-country seafood, or prime rib with an impressive wine list and handcrafted desserts. My Old Kentucky Dinner Train. Lunches, dinners, and special events. Tickets available by phone or online.
Dreams do come true thanks to Sullivan University.
My husband and I own a catering company and a bed and breakfast in Somerset.
It all started with Sullivan University's Culinary Arts program.
The instructors were awesome, and the individual attention was just what I was looking for.
A degree in culinary arts has a whole menu of different career options, from gourmet restaurants, food and beverage management,
to owning
your own business.
Practical, proven, Sullivan.
Craveable, fresh family recipes made from scratch at Sutton's, an Italian restaurant with an American pub. Steaks, pasta, seafood, and handcrafted pizza. Sutton's Kitchen is open late. We're cooking for you until 2 a.m. Try our $6 lunch menu during the week and happy hour every day from 2 to 7 and 10 to close with a wide variety of food and creative cocktails. Dinner for two or the whole family. You'll feel right at home at Sutton's.
Tim Laird with you again with more secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, the show that takes you behind the scenes with Kentucky's top chefs.
This time we're doing it a little different. We've lured Chef Jeremy Ashby from Azur Restaurant and Patio out of his kitchen and into Appliance Pro to show you that you can do these dishes at home. I mean, how fun is this to play in somebody else's kitchen?
I'm digging it.
And you don't have to clean up.
No, I'll leave that for you, right?
Right, exactly. Now this is from Kentucky.
This is striped bass. So we actually raise a lot of different types of fish here that are freshwater. Anything from freshwater prawns to striped bass to largemouth and smallmouth. We do catfish. We do a lot of different things.
And who would have guessed that here we are in Kentucky, landlocked, and we can get great fresh fish?
Yeah, like land seafood kind of thing, right?
Unbelievable.
So
even shrimp.
We're going to kind of take off this little belly part here with one little slice. And if you notice, I'm going to split this guy down the middle. And half of it, I'm going to go ahead and put in this perforated pan right here, with just a little touch of salt and pepper. Nothing special here, just plenty of it. Lots of good kosher salt and pepper. And this piece we're going to use to just kind of trim up and use for a nice saute. All right, Tim, so what we have is just kind of a makeshift smoker. You can do this at home. If you've got a smoker outside, I recommend that.
Going outside, but have a good fan if you're doing this inside. But
Yeah.
I like this, a little pan with some wood chips. And have they been soaked a little bit?
A little bit of water here, and I want to use the apple wood because it's a fruit wood. It's a little bit more mild than, say, a mesquite or something like that. That's a little harsh for a fish like bass, okay? So this perforated pan will go right over top, and then we can cover it with a lid, and the smoke comes up, and it kind of cooks the fish and smokes at the same time.
Wow. How long would that take if I let it smoke?
A little piece like this shouldn't take more than 10 to 20 minutes, but you got that nice brown color from the smoke. That's what you're looking for.
So there's our smoked side. Now we're going to do a little saute.
That's right. So we'll crank up the saute pan. Minimal oil, not a whole lot, because we're going to do a little sauteing here. And by that, we need to roll our striped bass in a little flour. Just a little seasoned flour is good. And you want to go the flesh side down, right into the pan.
Perfect.
In the meantime, we can make some potato salad.
Oh, let's do that. All right. But now I'm looking at all these ingredients, and this doesn't look like what a normal potato salad would be.
It's a little bit special, but not far off than what you would want at home. So let's try a little lighter version. We're going to use some oil and vinegar instead of like the more creamy mayonnaise-based potato salad.
Great.
So, which I love too, but this is
on occasion. But this is something different to go with the fish.
Yeah, we don't want to overpower the fish. So I used the fingerling potato, a little Yukon potato will be fine. Just little medallions.
Very good.
All the way across. This has been just kind of simmered in post, right, till it's in that nice form. And then add a few little ingredients, some Brunoise red onion, as in just a small dice. You don't want to get a big crunch of a big onion, just a small little
dice
onion.
it up small.
Yeah, because that stuff's overpowering. Just a nice little small dice. I got the same thing with some jalapeno here. And then I like whole grain mustard.
I do too.
And I'm pretty liberal with that.
Oh, so absolutely.
I'm going to use a little honey ginger balsamic. It's a white balsamic from Stuardo's.
Okay.
Great flavor, nice light ginger flavor, and it doesn't take much. This stuff is really nice and potent. It is bottled here, and we're very proud of it.
Very good. Now you're going to use a little oil?
Little Persian lime oil, and it has, I'm pretty liberal with that too. It doesn't take much, but it's got this great lime flavor. And when you mix these guys together, see how nice and light that looks?
Beautiful.
But, the flavors are really, really pronounced. You got to always add some salt and pepper to make
salt
things.
and pepper.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Yeah, if you want to add some cilantro or anything else to brighten it up, that's fine. I like it just like this. We'll put some of our potato salad down in some neat little ways. I don't think you have to get too crazy here. These little medallions, they give you a nice height. This is a nice little cut, you know, adds some cool little textures to your meal. Striped bass is coming off of the stove, kind of basting your fish.
Wow.
So that guy is done. We can put it on the cutting board and, you know, get that crispy skin displayed.
And look at you're right, the crispiness of that. And that comes from not moving it, putting it in the pan.
Just letting it cook.
Let it cook. Don't be grabbing it, flipping it, turning it all the time.
Beautiful crispy skin, nice and succulent and juicy. Finish it off with just a touch of salt. Lean the fish up against that.
Perfect.
Now, you remember that trout we were smoking?
Right.
We brought it over here. It should be finished. Go ahead and lift the lid on that and see what we got.
Wow.
Still kind of smoking there.
Oh, you see the color on that? It all comes from that smoke that you did on that. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's got to be just wonderful. So we're just going to flake this fish off into a little bowl anyway and see how it just kind of breaks up lightly.
Falls apart.
I mean, it's just so succulent and juicy that
oh
is.
My gosh.
I like to just use a little bit of buttermilk with some black pepper and scallion.
Wow, so that's all that is? Buttermilk?
That's all that is.
Black pepper, scallions, and you said when you make this, you don't have to like have it marinate for a long time. It's just almost immediate.
I love buttermilk and onions together. Really makes the difference. And we can just play with that on the other side. You want these little contrasts of flavor. You've got the sauteed bass and you've got the smoked stuff right over here. And so this is like some apricot.
See, now look, I thought this was mustard. I mean, this looks just like mustard, but actually, what is this, Chef?
This is an apricot and yellow pepper puree. You know, we can dollop that down for a little bit of color if you like. Use some other little toy sauces here just to kind of brighten up the dish. Garnish with some nice little radish for color.
Striped bass, smoke on this side, sauteed on this side, wonderful potato salad, and some fun sauces to go along with that. I just love this presentation, so I hate to ruin it, but I'm gonna.
Yep.
Look how beautiful this is. Oh. That smoke flavor comes in, but it doesn't overpower it.
Right, that's important.
You still get that nice flavor of the fish. Now we're going to go over to the saute side of the plate over here. Look at that crispy skin. Oh yeah, crispy on the top because you didn't mess with it. You let it cook in the pan. All right. Wow, that's good. The fish comes out. Again, it was just lightly seasoned, a little salt, a little pepper.
Raised right here in Kentucky, too. That's the cool part.
Kentucky striped bass. Jeremy, always a winner.
Great.
Man, incredible. That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, and I want to thank Jeremy Ashby and Shannon Collins from Azur Restaurant and Patio for sharing their secrets, and to Appliance Pro for letting us into their kitchen as well. We'll see you next time.
I'm Jeremy Ashby. Thanks for watching Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Here's a good secret for you.
Get more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs every weeknight at 6 on MyTVQ2.
Good pizza's coming out of this oven.
That's a bagel, baby. Go out to eat at the hottest spots in Kentucky.
Fabulous.
And behind the scenes so you can make your favorite restaurant food at home.
That is smoking good.
Join Tim Laird for Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs in high definition.
Proud to be a Bluegrass Chef.
Weeknights at 6 on MyTVQ2 and Sundays at 11 on ABC 36.
That's the secret.
Fresh, exciting flavors at the local taco. Drop in for delicious tacos, enchiladas, salads, and incredible homemade margaritas. It's Tex-Mex Bluegrass style, made with local ingredients and Southern culture. The local taco on South Limestone.
The job market is tough. We'll make you tougher.
Click sullivan.edu.
This recession won't bring you down.
Click sullivan.edu.
At Sullivan University, we'll help you sharpen your skills, and upon graduation, our Career Services Department will help you find career opportunities.
My culinary skills have led to exciting opportunities, from cooking at the Olympics to food shows on TV, and I'm just getting started.
Call or click now.
Lexington's urban market is Shorty's, conveniently located downtown on Short Street, bringing you the freshest foods at affordable prices. Fruits and vegetables, seafoods and meats, fresh baked breads, household goods, homemade salads and soups, and all your favorite sides, along with more than 200 wines in Shorty's cellar. Shorty's also caters for private or corporate events. Get everything you need quickly at Shorty's, the Urban Market, on Short Street in downtown Lexington.